It's time for an eclipse. Today is the day of the great American solar eclipse of 2017. Where I'm at in Tennessee is right down the center of the path of totality. In fact, if you look like at the actual astronomical line, it passes over my property, so I'm right ground zero to witness this thing. And so I'm out here, I'm just going to lay by the pool all day and watch this amazing celestial event unfold. But before I set up the cameras to take pictures of the world getting dark and the moon covering the sun and the solar corona, I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about sort of something that the solar eclipse represents to me and why I think the evolution of how we have thought about solar eclipses as a society has really altered how I think about the world. I'm going to start off by saying that human beings, we are probably predisposed to believing in like supernatural phenomenon and have superstitions around things and magical property, assigning magical properties to stuff. In fact, if you ever get a chance to watch a video of a person performing a magic trick in front of another primate, you can actually see this in effect where they are totally amazed by the fact that something in their world is unexplainable in the immediate and probably consider that thing to be supernatural or magical in nature. And for most of the hundreds of thousands of years of human experience, celestial events like eclipses and comets have always been sort of viewed in this magical, mysterious way. And because we didn't really understand them, we sort of assigned to them as omens or harbingers of things. For example, in 1652, there was a total eclipse in the UK, and the people of London attributed the plague and the Great Fire of London to that event. And this was within the lifetime of Isaac Newton. But here in 2017, we use science to better understand the universe, so we can build these really accurate models of things like celestial events, disease propagation, climate. And because of this, I know with absolute certainty that today at 1:30 the sky is going to go dark because the moon is passing over the face of the sun, but in a few minutes it's going to get light again. And I don't have to attribute the sky going black in the middle of the day to a vengeful God who's angry at us because we allow gay marriage. Because there's really only two things in the universe: the things science has explained and the things science will explain someday. But even in that first category, there's always going to be room for change, because as we do more studies and we add more evidence, it will alter the way we perceive things and change how we want to approach the universe and our understanding of it. Because here's a little bit of truth. There are very, very few absolutes in the world, and the few absolutes that we have, they're not in like the way humans interact with each other, or morality, or economics, or religion. Those are all very, very squishy areas. And if you want to be a happy, well-adjusted human being, you really have to learn to live comfortably with uncertainty. So with that, I'm going to rephrase something I said earlier, and that is, I have a high degree of certainty that the sun is going to go dark at 1:30 today and reappear a few minutes later. But I'm not going to be absolutely sure of it until I see it, and even then, there's always going to be a small margin of doubt for my own perceptions. Because, in reality, absolute certainty about the future is probably a sign of mental illness.
Really?
So what are you doing here, Rankin?
Trying to make a multi-person projector booth.
Okay. So this is like the old school way of viewing an eclipse.
So come on over.
All right. Can I walk on this cardboard?
Yeah, it's fine. That dot in there?
Yep.
That's the sun.
Cool.
Hopefully you'll actually see a moon going across it. because small point refraction should show it in complete mirror image, or inverted image, however that, mirror.
Okay.
Just hoping to scale it up to allow maybe 2 people and a rascal to be able to look at it.
Very cool.
So that's me getting about an hour.
All right. We're about 10% away from totality, maybe another 10 minutes. The light is really fascinating around me. You can see it just looks different. It's not dark yet, but I've got shadow here, but it's obscure. It's not as bright. It feels alien, cool. It's just a tiny speck right now in the sky. Look at the stars. The stars are out. The stars are out. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's the moon covering up the sun.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
And it's still lit on the horizon because they still have sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the horizon still has light. Oh.
This girl.
Oh, it's beautiful.
My first flash then.
Poke out again. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's
Yes.
light again.